And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
At the 49-yard line.
Hey, go steal.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Taken down at the 47-yard line. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he gets it up past the 35.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Panthers very strong in that victory a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Hey, kill.
On 3rd down, Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, set. Striker, 3-3. Set, cut.
Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now Young. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
10. Black shot. Green jack. Cut.
Young to throw it. And that's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Hey, blue. Ready.
It'll be Young again. And that is taken in by Hurst. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst, 33 yards. And the Panthers take a 3-touchdown lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Jaguars nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
21-0 our score after one.
Panthers 21, Jaguars nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6.
Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Hey, I'm gun.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence.
He completes it to Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Ready. 11. Here we go.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jamal Agnew.
28 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Check, man. Hut.
Another run with Sanders. He will push his way down to about the 14.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Ready, break. Ready.
Now Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly, and knocked it free.
Ball red. Red, yellow. Ready, ready.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. He completes this one to Mingo.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Set.
Young on 3rd down.
Able to connect with Mims.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, easy, route.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10.
13, loop, loop.
Now Lawrence.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Edo Blue. On the ball.
Following the interception, Young. And this is going to be incomplete. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To throw on 2nd down is Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Hey, red. Set, go.
Young. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
11. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And to throw again is Lawrence.
This complete to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a third.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Lisa 24.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Lawrence. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Go. Let's go. Go. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. That is caught by Mims.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Young off the play fake.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Mims.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Denzel Mims.
39 yards.
And the Panthers are able to add on to their first half lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
11. Hey, kill.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Hey, go, go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Take right open, open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready?
Now a first down throw for Young.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 68 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
All right, let's go.
2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm gun.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
11. 11, Agak. Here we go, son.
They go play action with Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And quickly, they get to the line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Being chased out left. And he's going to go down. just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now Lawrence to throw.
And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
13, Lou. Lou. Sink right. 30 left. Hot.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Jahmyr Gibbs
From 3 yards out.
And the Jags go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets away from 1, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Throwing, Young.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
Red on red.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
11, 11.
45-yard line.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Take right open. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence will throw.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line.
A big play there for Carolina. And even 50 yards. Now Sanders. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
11, Agate. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And my goodness, another interception.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Hey, go, go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move.
And now here's another interception.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, check Mega. Jackrabbit. Jack.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 68 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Ultra. Go ultra. Ready, ready.
On play action, Young.
Throw left side, taken in by Mims.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Denzel Mims
With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Panthers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
On 2nd down, Lawrence.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Sink right.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. The Jaguars on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys.
Right, let's go.
And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Green Jack. Set.
Young looks to throw on first down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And once again, this is Sanders. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Here we go. Set. White. Set. Go.
A first down throw for Young. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Jags will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And Young's throw there incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And got his man complete. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Got it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hut.
Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
17. Set.
They'll run with Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but looked better on that play. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
Ready?
The Young's going to throw for this. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Take right open.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Come on, set.
2nd down and a yard.
Claws red. Red, yellow. On the ball.
Young here to throw.
He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring. And